Hey guys, welcome to FrostPunk. I've been waiting for this game to come out for a long time. It's by the guys who made This War of Mine, and a it's like a it's similar. It's a survival simulator. I still feel like this game is very loud. At least the music is. But yeah, I've seen a lot of the preview stuff. I've been keeping up on the news about it, and I'm really excited to play it. I like games where everything is cold, I guess. People flocked to temples to seek comfort and beg their gods for forgiveness. Doomsday cults sprang up in record numbers. Did this did it just become unending winter, or was there something to it, or what? Yeah, this game is going to be pretty depressing. Probably. Everyone's probably going to freeze to death at some point. It'll be good.
We roam the still, cold world. No horizon in sight. The rulers of old, stripped of pride and glory. It feels as yesterday we were turning the wheels of progress. Until the frost stopped it all. Suddenly, without a warning. When tides had changed, they changed for all of us, no matter wealth or class. We've lost our world to snow. And with it, our last traces of humanity. We bid farewell to plenty. And for those who remained, came the time to adapt. We decided to leave our homes and head north. We roamed for weeks, maybe months, leaving behind all the things we once believed had made us. It was hope that pushed us forward. Slowly, step by step. We knew the cost of our journey, and we paid the price 100 times. Finally, the time has come to build the last city on Earth.
Okay, question though. If there's all of a sudden frost everywhere, why are we going north? Wouldn't you want to go south? Okay, a new home. We fled from London and crossed the sea to reach the frozen north. On the way, our convoy was hit by a blizzard and scattered. A handful of us managed to reach the site of this generator, only to find it frozen solid and abandoned. Why is no one here? Did any of our people survive the blizzard? Are there others out there? Whatever we do, we should expect the worst now that the world as we know it has crumbled. We have to survive. Okay. Alright. Okay. Yep. Yep, just... Look at all my boys. All my little people. Alright. We need to get the generator working. It provides heat and power to other buildings. Without it, we'll freeze to death. Let me pause. We got little boys. Can I, like, click on them to see who they are? I can. Biggest concern, everything is fine. That's cool, you can click on people. It doesn't seem like there's that much to them, but maybe there will be later. Okay, so we need coal. What's all this stuff? We got crates, steel, coal deposit, but I need a mine. Wood crates, coal. Okay. Let's get 12 per hour to start. How much do I need to start the generator? 6 coal. So within 1 hour, I'll get enough coal. And then it'll probably use 6 coal per thing. We're probably gonna need wood, so I'm gonna send, like, loads of people over here to get wood. And then I have more people. I guess I can just max out who's over here. Steel wreckage. Let's send our engineers over to get that. Get like 3 per hour, and then yeah, then we can get 4. Okay, and I'll leave these extra guys in case I need them somewhere else. Can I build anything to start? I can build a tent. It seems like people will need a place to live. It's pretty cold right now. Like it's -20. The temperature's gonna get even lower in 4 days. But I think I should get not adjacent to street. I should probably get some sort of food and like the basics started, right? And that's the research building. So I think I'm gonna actually start with the research building. Because we can build that right away. And then after that, we can build... We need some wood. Gathering post. Needs to be adjacent to a street, I think? Or can I just... Yeah, okay, that needs to be adjacent to a street too. I'm gonna save up my wood. Maybe I can get like a better house early. So what do these guys do? They just push through the snow like that? No shovels, I guess. Oh, but I'm just getting stuff even though they're not already there. Someone is building that. What is this? This is the stockpiles. Food cookhouse. I'm gonna put this right here. That'll be the next thing for people to build. Can I... Yeah, I can zoom out. That's a really good effect. This that sound when you go out. So build a street. I could build a street out here that might make it a little bit easier for people to get out here. Should have done this first, but... Yeah, let's start with a street like that. Okay. Wait, why are you guys stopped? Keep building that. There's little boys playing around. Biggest concern is lack of shelter. Okay, maybe I should get some... Oh, geez, I haven't even started the... Okay. This is how much we're getting, and this is how much it consumes. It consumes 144 per day. Okay, so maybe I'd like to build up a bit more of a stockpile. I don't have anyone available for that right now, that coal. We're also going to need the hunter's hut. It would probably be better out further, I'm assuming. I could lose really fast here. I'm not exactly sure how this game works, but we're gonna, you know, I'm just playing for fun. It's not about winning right away. Can I change the time to be like PM and AM? I can't, probably. No, I don't like military time. 'Cause I can't tell. Like, I know I could do basic math to figure out it's 3 p.m., but... Okay. 80 people are homeless. That's everybody. We've got no food either, so yeah, I'm... Like, there's a lot of things right at the beginning that's like, holy shit. Things are bad. Things were already bad, but things are bad. Okay. I need at least one worker. I probably don't want engineers for that. I'm getting how much wood? 6 here. 6 here. I think I can take 2 guys off here. Throw 2 in. We're also gonna need people for hunting, too. Okay. Okay, how do I get this temperature mode? Buildings inside the heat zone are warmer and provide better living and work conditions. Okay. Is there there's economy. I don't see the, like, a temperature thing. There it is. Livable, livable, comfortable. Why is that comfortable? Cold, moderate risk of getting ill. Chilly, low risk. So right now everybody's got a low risk. So I gotta get things built up before things start getting cold. Ooh. Inoperative. Research goal not set. Close at this time of day. Okay. So what do I got? I've got heating with a steam hub, heaters, a beacon. I should probably click on these to see what they do. Not yet. It's not depressing yet. Steam hub. When powered by the generator, these contraptions create additional smaller heat zones. Heaters. Allows us to use heaters. Beacon allows us to send scouts to search the wilderness for goods and survivors to bring them to our city. Resources faster gathering. That is a good upgrade. I'm probably gonna go for that maybe. Sawmill, steelworks, coal thumper. Hothouse. What's bunkhouses? Oh, I want bunkhouses. I want better than tents. I don't want to build a bunch of shitty tents. So I'm gonna rush the first tier of research. Yeah, it's the guys who did the game that they did. This war of mine. No roofing over our heads. Captain, people are understandably concerned about the lack of shelter. They're falling ill from sleeping outside in this terrible cold. I'll provide some shelter within 2 days. Hopefully I can get that research for bunkhouses done quicker rather than later. So what do people do during their free time? Some people are building. Nobody is researching. Yeah, a lot of people just seem to be milling about. Let's hang out with the kids. I mean, fair enough, you gotta make sure everyone's okay. It's still decently warm. Oh, what's this? The wisdom of the crowd. Captain, when facing demands, remember this. People usually look for the quickest solution, not the best one. You don't have to agree to everything they ask for. If you fix the problem your way, it's fine. Okay. So yeah, I compromised. I'll get at least half of the shelter set up. Okay. How many? I have no employees for this available. Let's send 3 per day. 3 food per day. I don't think that's enough. Workers needed. There's so much to do and not enough hands to do it. A quick way of addressing this problem is to put our children to work. So I can either give children safe jobs. They can work in safe workplaces. Hope will fall slightly, and child workers can be injured in accidents. Or I can do child shelters. I get a child shelter building. Hope will rise. Providing all children with a place in a shelter gives a permanent hope bonus. I will have to build a child shelter. I think I'm okay with, you know, letting children... I don't want my children to be injured before they're old enough to work. Alright, so I'll build this child shelter. Get to it, boys. So yeah, there was a depressing situation already. I could have set up some child laborers. I guess it is midnight. People are probably going to go to sleep soon. How many children can this hold? Also, how many children do we have? People can work without worrying that something will happen to their kids. 15 children. How many boys I got? I don't see any, like, population. That's 5 raw food a day. Food consumption is 80 a day. Ooh. What are you guys? Oh, those are the hunters. What would there realistically be to hunt in a completely frozen world? Oh, we've already got someone sick. Probably because no one has a house to live in. I don't think I can build a medical post right now. We'll build one tomorrow. Where'd the boys go? Where'd they go? They disappeared while I wasn't looking at them. Okay, people go back to work. I need the wood. And we also need coal.
Work time. Get back to work.
Jeez. Okay, let's build the medical post. It's gonna take 8 hours to finish the drawing boards. We just wanted to thank you. Back in London, it was only the wealthy that didn't have to send their kids to work. In this new world you're creating, we can see it'll be different. Okay, see, I'm already getting a bonus for not taking short-term gains. Do I have any free workers? I really wish I could see, like how many people I have. Like, okay, there we go. I do need the wood though, right now. People will build okay, well. Sir, a woman came forward after we built the workshop. She said that her husband and daughter didn't reach the city with the main group, but she's sure they're still out there. She wants you to join. She wants to join the first scout team we'll send out. She urges you to hurry. Okay, well, we'll do what we can. That steel thing is gone, so now I have 15 workers. Let's throw... oh. Well, we can throw some more people back onto wood. I'll throw 1 or 2 guys out here. We'll get that 1 per hour. Yeah, it's still not super bad. It's chilly. So people will get sick, but we're working on it. We're working on it. We're almost done the tier 1 technologies, and I'm going to research the bunkhouses, and we're going to build everyone a house. Can introduce a new law. What do I have? Medic apprentices. Children from children's shelters will help at medical facilities, raising their efficiency, or engineer apprentices will help at workshops, speeding up research. Yeah, let's get some engineer apprentices.
A new law has passed.
Little hands can do a lot of good. Okay, pause real quick. Let's research bunkhouse. Takes another 8 hours. A dwelling for 10 people that is adequately protected from the weather. We're gonna need more people on steel. Getting a bit of a diminishing return on steel. I guess I still need some people to build stuff. We also need some medical people. Maybe I should start building some tents. Just some basic. Just 4 for now. I think I'm gonna research the beacon next for scouts. 2 people being treated.
Rest all who can.
But boys, build your houses now. So maybe they'll work anywhere that's comfortable during their free time. Alright, hope rises. Discontent goes down. Some people have homes now. I don't like that there is a social class stat. That seems like things are gonna get all weird later on. Our hunters should be going out again today. I'm gonna throw some more work. Oh, we ran out of wood. Get 10 per day for now. Then the last 8 we'll probably need on another wood pile. Or wood crates. Throw 5 there to get another 2 per hour. This one's almost done too. 2 more sick people. They should be fine. Oh, we're already treating 5. For about 2 days. If I throw more engineers in here, can I treat more people? Or does it only fit 5? Yeah, it only fits 5 people. But maybe putting in another engineer will let people get... Yeah, okay. Because we do have to be careful about that. There's already a whole bunch of stuff to worry about. What is this? Like an elevator platform that's broken?
The work shift starts.
Back to work, you gubbins. It's coming. It's gonna be nasty when it comes. About 3 hours for the bunkhouse. And we can start building some of them. I'm going to actually... Wait, hold up. Hold up. Why do we have 18 people not doing anything? The other wood pile is done. 1 sick absences. Let's build a street. Like that. Around the back of these houses. Because I assume the bunkhouses are probably going to be warmer than the tents, so we might be able to fit more important things. Why aren't they working here? Oh, we don't have any raw food. Hey DJ Danny. How you doing today? We're almost out of coal there. 2 coal piles left. 3, 4. Okay. We don't have any wood crates anymore. So we're gonna need us to research sawmills soon. For now, let's research the beacon. And let's build some houses. Bunkhouse. Base heating level 2. Yeah, like I said. So we can build 1 here. What do you mean learn to do voices? What does that mean? What do you mean by that? How much wood is left here? 107. Eesh. Eesh. Full pile depleted. Start working on this one, my boys, my lads. Street is not connected to the generator. What do you mean it's not connected to the generator? Oh! I'm not sure why that is. Hopefully it will be soon. We need... Are there, like, literally no more wood crates out there? Free time again.
The shift is ending.
People should help build the street now. In the houses. Weather changes. Some buildings can only be... Okay. Generator. Hunters. Illness and healthcare, I sort of figured out. Day-night cycles. Shift time switch. After signing the extended shift and emergency shift laws, you can extend your people's work time. Weather changes. Temperature is constantly changing. Pay close attention to the forecast for the next 5 days that is shown to the right of the temperature. When it gets colder outside, the temperature inside buildings drops as well. Buildings differ in the amount of protection they offer from the cold. As I thought. We need to get some of those sick boys out of there. We need to be careful about how much wood we're using for buildings. I think we'll have enough for these houses and enough to build a sawmill. I hope. Oh, nice. They connected the houses. It's like Uzumaki. Now they can spiral inside. That's interesting. Oh, and they've got like wires coming out from the generator. I like that. That's cool. I don't know why you would have a rope. You know, first of all, I don't even know why you would be like heating using radial heat, but you know, whatever. It is not my place to judge. I could probably take an engineer off that. In fact, I'm going to take all my engineers off that. Throw one onto there. Throw two into there. And then... Oh, there are more wood crates. Okay, good. We need one more house, and then we'll have everybody housed. I could have built this child shelter on the outer bit, too. Comfortable, comfortable. It's livable in the main area. And then the cookhouse is livable. The stockpiles are livable. I don't know why the hunter's hut is comfortable, but I'm okay with that. Biggest concern, lack of shelter. Yeah, well, you're one of the few homeless. Go sleep in the workshop or something. The workshop is warm, I think. Yeah, go sleep in there. I feel like if you don't have a home, you should be allowed to sleep wherever. I can't see people's concerns when they're not inside. Everything is fine. It's fine. That person who's just sitting there. Wait, how do they get up onto the... Okay, never mind. Figured it out. I can introduce a new law. I can make a fighting arena. I could do emergency shift. Dueling law. Public house. Extra rations for the ill. Care house. I think we're good for now. On laws, there's nothing that really needs to change, in my opinion. You know, snow is a good insulator, too, so it wouldn't be so bad to have snow on top of your roof like that. Oh, the game automatically slowed down when it reached 5. Anybody else got any complaints? Everything is fine. Everything is fine. Okay. As long as everyone thinks everything is fine. Ooh, ooh, oh, ooh, ooh, ah! I don't like that. That's not good. That's not good. People's houses are chilly now. The cookhouse is just cold. It's gonna raise by 1 degree in like 3 days, but until then, things are gonna get nasty. What, is there anything I can do? Not right now. There's nothing I can do about it. Um, Steam level 2. I need to research it. Consumption. Overdrive. What's this? The temperature in all heat zones rises by 1 level, but the generator's stress rises as well. I think we're just gonna have to deal with it. Maybe build a second medical post to deal with people getting sick. How cold is it in the other areas? It's cold now. I think it's cold and not very cold, so people are gonna start getting sick a lot more. Stop. Okay, so we need a new we need another medical post. And I'm gonna take my engineers off here and throw the other ones on. I know it's getting colder, but what do you guys want me to do about it? Generator overdrive. In extreme circumstances, the generator can be put into overdrive. This will increase the heat it provides, but also put the generator under stress. Okay, well, I don't think we need to do that right now, although I do think that the game was trying to hint me towards doing that. I don't think it's a good idea. How? It's still... Oh no, maybe we will, but... The people who live outside are going to get sick. Put another medical post over here. And then we'll build the last house today. So that at least everybody has a place to sleep. Although it's not like it really matters. If we could start replacing the inner circle houses with bunkhouses, that'd be good. Or we could just try to tough it out. Because this is pretty extreme. -40. Once it's -30, these houses will be at least livable. Okay, generator power upgrade 1. The coal consumption is doubled. I don't think I can handle that right now. Coal consumption is doubled. Yeah, we need more wood. We need to get the sawmill research done first. Wall drill. Charcoal kiln. We can make more coal, but we really do need the wood first. We need these sawmills. Once we get the sawmills in place, we can start really producing. Nobody is sick anymore. Everybody who is sick is getting treated. Let's see about this beacon. Let's build this beacon. Let's put it right here. I have one engineer who's not doing anything. Give me a little bit of steel. Mild frostbite. Oh no. One of our people has become gravely ill due to frostbite. This will keep happening if people have to work in the cold. We must do something. Okay, so we can either do radical treatment. The gravely ill will be treated in medical posts. Hope will raise slightly. 30% of the gravely ill treated in medical posts will be left as amputees, and discontent will raise slightly. Or we can sustain life. Gravely ill will be kept alive but untreated in medical posts. Hope will rise slightly. Discontent will rise slightly. The gravely ill will not be treated and remain a burden, and they will take up beds in medical posts. I think I'm gonna sign the sustained life one. Oh.
Listen, everyone. New law is signed.
That everybody is getting fucking sick. Oh, I don't like it. We need an engineer at that one. Oh man. Oh man. Well, when the research is done, or when the law thing is done, we can build a care house. None of our food is getting cooked because it's too cold for the workers there to work, so I'm just gonna take them out. We need more steel for the last bunkhouse. Let's turn it off for now. Maybe we can do something with this beacon, get more people in to help us do stuff quicker. And then once we get the sawmill, we start getting that wood in there. It'll be great. Generator hums with reassuring warmth, but we shouldn't take it for granted. If the generator goes down, the city dies. Be mindful of coal reserves. Now food. There'll be no city if we starve to death. Okay, well I did that a while ago. I'm going to go... Okay, with basic resources secured from now, we can try to rescue the people we left behind, build a beacon, scout Frostland, and save as many survivors from our expedition as possible. You'll need a workshop to design plans for more advanced buildings. Okay, well, I'm working on that. I sort of want to overdrive. Let's see what that does. That'll keep some people not as sick. Beacon built. We're no longer lost and blind. From now on, our people will be able to survey the icy barrens that surround us, the Frostland. Nice. Now we can get a look at what's out there. You know what? I'm only gonna overdrive at night when everyone is there. Okay, so what's up? Lost expedition or an observatory? Okay, let's go back to the city. How do I... The beacon gives you access to the world outside the city. Scouts are self-sufficient and can venture great distances. They may find precious resources, survivors, and perhaps shed light on the world and its fate. Okay. Go to city. Okay, yeah. Let's turn the overdrive off. We'll leave it on at night to try to stop people from getting sick. We need food, like, pretty bad. People cheer as the giant observation balloon soars above the city. This is a real feat. Everyone feels proud of the work they've done to make it happen. Volunteers have lined up, eager to go looking for our lost people in Frostland. The woman who came forward earlier is among them. Alright, let's pause for a sec. We're doing okay on the wood front right now. I'm gonna take some people off. We need 40 wood and 5 people. We have that. Okay, let's send them to the Lost Expedition. They'll get there in 10 hours. We've got one extra worker right now. We're getting 2 wood per hour. I'm gonna take... I still need that steel. We'll take people off it in a bit. Once we get 10 steel. It's free time right now, so let's put the generator on overdrive. Just until everyone's done sleeping. I don't know where you boys are going, but, you know. Maybe I should... Okay, here's what I'm gonna do, actually. I'm gonna dismantle this. We're gonna rebuild it on the inside. So we can start cooking. We're at 6 food. 5 more people are sick. 7. Oh my god, it's insanity. I can't do anything about it. This game is really rough straight from the get-go. Okay, let's turn it off overdrive. People are starting to leave their houses. Some of the sick are being treated and some of them are, you know, getting sent back out. Palliative care, palliative care, palliative care. We don't need all those people for people who are going to be there forever. So we're going to throw people over here. The care house, I can't make yet. Scouts have reached the lost expedition. The rest of our people made camp here, too exhausted to go on. We should escort them back to the city. We enter the camp, appearing out of the driving snow. A choir of excited voices welcomes us. Thank God you found us. We had been wandering for days until we couldn't go on any longer. Soon we begin to starve. Children and adults surround us, packed and ready to go. We discovered 2 more sites. I could escort them to the city or send them on their own. I'm going to send them. If some of them die, that's okay. They're not dying in the city. And I don't have jobs for all of them as soon as they get back. Let's go check out this shelter next. Things are getting really bad. But I think as long as we manage to keep our food situation going, things should be fine. Okay, we got 15 wood back. I need more for the cookhouse. We need 20 wood.
Work time. Get back to work.
Wait, what's this? Oh, those are the survivors. Wait, how many have died on the way? 1 of them have already died. I'm not happy about it, but what can I do? Alright, let's throw the... I don't like this either, because there's not a lot of room here. But we'll throw the cookhouse down there. And the sawmill is researched. So what's the next thing we could do? We don't really have enough stuff for any of it. Hunter's gear. We need more wood. Okay. That's just the long and short of it. We need more wood. But we can build sawmills now. That'll be the next thing we do. It has to be adjacent to a street, huh? Okay. That means we're gonna waste even more wood getting it out to where we need it to be. Oh yeah, care house. We gotta do that before anyone else is like, hey, do this thing.
Hear me. New
Right,
law,
care house.
city.
30 wood. It has a base heating level of 20. And we're out of food. Two people are hungry. That's gonna turn to starving soon. Let's throw some workers in here to start making some rations.
Gather your tools. The shift is ending.
And it's nasty. Okay, pause. Sawmill. Building here will destroy resource sources. I don't want to do that. So we'll build right here. That'll be our first sawmill. We can replace it as time goes on. Nobody's going to be working on the crates anymore, so that's okay. We can throw more people onto food. And then throw more people into here to get food quicker. People are going to be hungry. Everyone's going to start getting hungry. We're going to go to overdrive again. Oh, there come our boys. I hope you brought some food with you, because we don't got any. It's heartwarming to see families reunited after so many hardships, but shouldn't there be other settlements nearby? The first expeditions left London long ago. They ought to be well established by now. They'll surely help us find our footing. And we'll look for them. Also, my scouts are at this place. The shelter is... Wait, the trail leads to another city. The shelter is comfortable and well equipped with emergency supplies. There's a notice posted by the heavy round door. To all scientists, if you use any supplies, remember to notify the quartermaster upon your return to the city. This means there's another city out there. A signpost by the trail points in two directions. London, 1,934 miles. Home, 27 miles. And we discovered a steel bridge. And we're going to get 213 wood, 100 food, and 1 stone. Okay. Let's go back to base. Back home. We need that food. We need that wood. People don't have houses anymore. We can throw a bunch of people... Our people found a trail leading into the wilderness. We should follow it. We must find other people and ask them for help to secure our survival. Yeah, I just realized we have so many people who can do stuff now. We might need another child shelter. There's going to be 44 homeless. Children not in child shelters. We can build another one behind the cookhouse. And we could probably also build another sawmill. No, maybe we don't want to do that right away. Maybe we want another hunter's hut for now. That way we can get more food. Future-proof a little bit, you know? What else could we do? We could do another tent, maybe? No, it's not gonna fit there. I'm just gonna leave it for now. Well, we can start researching the... There's a hot house. Few hardy crops can be grown here. Let's go for the hunter's gear first. Food is what's really bogging us down here. We have a lot of sick and not a lot of places to put them. I'm okay with that for now. We can take people off. Oh, I already did take them off. We need to build that care house. Poor people are hungry. Oh my god. Oh my god, the amount is sick. Oh, things are getting nasty real quick. We need you boys back. People are hungry. We made it so far. I think we can survive anything. I wish I shared your optimism. It's about to get warmer though. Once it gets warmer, things will be more hopeful. People will get less sick. $30 degrees. Not as nice as the 20 degrees, but places are livable now. Food is gonna start being made. I don't know how much wood we're gonna get per tick. Our people will be back in like 3 minutes. Alright, we disband the scouts at the beacon or send them back into the Frostland. Alright, we'll send them back into the Frostland. What's this crash site? Several wrecked vehicles, no signs of life. They are probably our machines. Let's hope so. We had to leave a number of supplies in them after the crash. Or we could go to this observatory. Let's go to the crash. Let's get those supplies. And let's build... Now that we've got the stuff, let's build the care house. Right here. And that doesn't leave much room, but we could do it right here, might be fine. And then We can build. We need more steel. We need more steel. That's just it. We're getting it, but we need more. Oh, can I build over top? I can. Area effects. Exploration, yeah, I understand how that works. Area effects. There are two types of buildings with area effects. Some buildings, like Sawmill, have an area from which the resources can be gathered, and some others the area in which they can affect people, e.g. House of Prayer or places, like a field kitchen. Okay. 2 sick absences. 20 sick people. Nobody can be treated because we don't have the care house for people to live in. How much? What are we getting? 6.4 per hour. Actually, a really cool animation. We're doing okay on coal. What are we researching right now? The hunter's gear. For people's worries. Everything is fine. I don't feel like everything is fine. I don't know what's up with you guys. Hunger. Fair enough. Everything is fine. Everything is fine. Hunger. Like, some people have got to be hungry. Care house has been established. 20 people can live here. These people won't eat all that much. And that takes away from the homeless problem. We've got 114 people living here. We might need more street here. That could be enough. Once those two are built, we'll have significantly less homeless. Oh, it's gonna get cold again. It's gonna go to -40 again. Maybe we can research the level 2 stuff before. What's up here? Someone has left a note at the care house. It reads, "Thank you. With all the work we have to do, it's so hard for families to properly care for an invalid. Places like this make life a little easier for us all." No problem. Why aren't people eating? Hunter's gear researched. Next thing, resources. Charcoal kiln. Coal thumper faster gathering. What's a coal thumper? By pumping pressurized water into the underground coal deposits, the coal thumper washes the precious resource to the surface, forming a pile of up to 560 coal per standard workday. Or we could just go straight for coal mining. But I think I want to go for the generator power upgrade before it starts getting cold again. Then we can work on the coal, because we are going to need extra coal to manage that. We're going to need more engineers back in the medical posts. I don't know why the hungry people aren't eating. They probably will eventually. There's only 8 steel left here. And then this is the last steel pile that I can see. Amputees. People may become amputees as a result of serious frostbite, work accidents, other mishaps, or after becoming gravely ill and being saved by radical treatment. The amputees can't work, but they still need to be housed and fed. Later in the game, you can research upgrades that will help you to find solutions to this problem. That's a little immersion breaking, telling me that later, mention that I'm in a game. Come on. I mean, I knew I was playing a video game, but come on. Come on. I'm gonna take the last... We'll leave that many workers available.
Finish your labors, people. The work day is up.
Maybe I should research heaters after this. We're doing okay on the coal. What's up? More sick beds needed. Captain, some of our people are concerned about the rising number of the untreated sick. They're asking you to address this problem. I promise the sick will be treated. I can't build another... I can't build another. Some of these people are going to be done in like a few days. Some of these people will be done. Yeah, it'll be fine. We need one more house now. We're not going to get enough steel from that pile though. I don't think I can build a tent in there. Nope. This little hamlet I've got going is... They're doing pretty well, I think. I think things are going okay. 50%. Oh, because some of these people are sick. The hungry is going back down. There's only 6 homeless. And there go our hunters. We're gonna need more hunters. In fact, I don't know where all those people came from. Actually, I know exactly where they came from. No, I don't know where they came from. What were they doing? Maybe that's just a bunch of sick people I got back? A lot of sick children. Okay, the scouts have reached the craft site. We'll get some wood and raw food. There's plenty of priceless supplies in the wrecks of our expedition. Searching among the crates scattered in the snow behind the wrecks, we found the bodies. They're tangled together in a single frozen mass, as if those people were trying to find at least a bit of warmth just before they died. We can do nothing for them, not even bury them. Shame. We're doing pretty good. I think I'm gonna head to this observatory. I don't think we need that stuff right away. We're gonna get 20 food from both of these guys. And then we might even need the cookhouse to start cooking it quicker. Oof. 13 people are in palliative care. I don't like that. That guy had like a frostburn on his face. Oh, I feel bad for these people. You know what? It's sort of good that people are getting gravely ill. It's solving the homeless problem. They just go live in the care house. So I guess I'm alright with, you know, the situation. I'm not alright with the amount of sick people that we have.
Work time. Get moving.
Get back to work, you gubbins. Steel wreckage has been depleted. I think that's okay. For now. Hopefully the 20 raw food per day is gonna be enough. Well, it's 40 in between the two of them. It is gonna be a few days. We're on day 7. We're gonna have 1-2 days before it starts getting cold. We're gonna have the heater thing. Maybe we can build up a stockpile before we need to. I don't know. Healthcare promise fulfilled. Nice. I was worrying that it might be close. Okay. Oh, nice. What are they doing to the steam generator here? Now it just looks, skinnier. +2 temperature in all heat zones. But the only heat zone is this one. The range upgrade is another thing entirely. We could go for heaters. We could go for steam hubs. They cost 20 steel to make. That's not something we really have a lot of. Using heating allows us to use heaters to heat workplaces during working hours. Each heater raises the temperature's workplace by 1 and consumes 1 coal per hour when running. I think that's worth it just to keep places going. I don't need this many people on the wood situation right now. I'm gonna send some people out to work on these coal things. We need to build a stockpile before we use up our coal. We will need the extra steel at some point. At the very least, we can keep the people in this area. What does overdrive do? Temperature in all heat zones rises by 1. Oh, it's already on level 2? I guess that's okay. Let's look at our economy. Raw food, 40 per day. Coal, we're losing 288 per day. We can't afford to do that right now. Is there anywhere I can take people out? A too many sick to take people out of those areas. We'll just send 4 people to get some more coal. Yeah, after this heater, we need to get the coal mines going. Oh, and the temperature doesn't just immediately goes down. It goes down slowly. We're not going to be able to use all this extra wood. I'm going to take everyone off the sawmill right now. Everyone go get coal. Change my mind. Go get steel.
The work day is up.
Yes, finish your labors. Only got 5 sick right now. Prosthetics. Everyone can contribute. New blueprint prostheses. Amputees fitted with prostheses in medical facilities will be able to work again. Yeah, let's do it.
Listen, everyone. New law.
How do I do that? That said it was a factory thing. Exploration and industry. Factory. That's level... Okay, so we can't even do that right now. We can give people prosthetics later. I don't really have anything for people to build right now. I can't fit another medical post in there. Food I can't do anything with. This gathering post, I could put one out there if I build the street. So we'll build the street out to here, and then we'll build the gathering post beside it. And then we can gather from both of these cold places. You know, a lot of games like this, I'd be playing at full speed, waiting for something to happen. I mean, I'm not doing a lot when I'm at normal speed, but, like, I don't feel like my time is being wasted when I'm playing this game. Like, I feel like every moment that I'm looking at it, like, I'm strategizing. There's something important going on. Let's take all these guys off here and throw them into here. They're gonna get both of those anyways, so... And they'll have a warm place to work from. So I'm gonna actually take everyone off of that one. Throw them all into there. Because that'll keep people warm later. When people are... when it gets cold again. One more gravely injured person. Alright, my scouts are at the observatory. Something's amiss at the observatory. Snow covers the precious instruments, and the dome is open, letting out a thin column of smoke. Someone's inside. Observatory, the sun is dimming. Instead of astronomers, we are met by some of our lost people. They explained that they came here for help, but found everyone dead. The astronomers continued their observations until they starved. What was so important for them? They wrote it up in their diaries. The loss of sunlight can't be explained solely by the fouling of the atmosphere by the southern volcanoes. The sun is dimming. Okay. Fuck. Jesus, I could just leave these guys to die. I'm not gonna do that. I'm gonna escort the survivors to the city. I'm not gonna send them back this time because I don't need to. That makes a lot of sense. You know, the sun dimming. I'm not being sarcastic either. Like that makes sense to me as a reason that it is snowy everywhere. I feel like that might affect our atmosphere in more ways than just making it snowy, but I'm not I'm not a science man. I don't even know the terms for science man. Biologist, anthropologist. I'm not eating either of those.
Work time. Get back to work.
Thank you, Jimmy. Making sure everybody's going back to work. Let's get those heaters going. Nice. Use heaters to heat workplaces during work hours. We need those coal mines. We need those coal thumpers. No, I need this stone. I don't wanna go for the shitty solution here. That's interesting. They took the street up and then walked through the snow. You can actually see some places where people had walked through the snow. Like, it's a variable covering. The places where there were resources. That's really cool. These guys are getting 19 coal. So how is our coal situation? We're fine right now. We're gaining 192 per day. Let's start the research on the coal mining. We're gonna have to start building a... Actually, let's wait. I don't know if we actually need a road for that. Alright, we got more people back. I'm gonna send them back out. Gloomy Cave. That seems like more people. Let's go to the steel bridge. We don't need even more people right now. We're full up on wood. We don't need any more people working on wood. Don't cry. Building can't support another expedition team. We need something to waste our wood on. I'm alright with building another hunter's hut. And we can build a couple tents. We can only build one here, I think. We could build another care house back here to make use of that space a little more efficiently. Yeah, we'll build one here. We'll build one here. Things may need to be worked around eventually. I'd like to get some more of these people off of the streets, even though, you know, some of them are still gonna get sick anyways. Why are we... Why is there a red bar on wood? Oh, because I used it. Prosthesis, food... Okay. Alright. There we go. We've got a lot of engineers now, which is good. We need those,
Time to rest, Rose.
those good people. Captain, some of our people are concerned about the low temperature in their homes. They quite sensibly point out that it's easy to fall ill when it's cold. I'll have to start heating one of the cold homes within 2 days and then keep them heated for 2 days. Let's heat some homes. Which ones are the cold homes? These ones. I can't do anything about that. Not right now. Best I could do is destroy them. Please stop that. Replace that home with a bunkhouse. That might trick the game. I feel like I can afford to leverage some hope here in the future because I'm doing really well on hope. Alright, there we go. Oh, and yet that totally broke it. Nice. We got 24 people being treated. So that means both of the places are at 10 right now. We're gonna get 60 food back soon. The steel place still is doing okay. I have to be really careful that I don't. I doubt this game has a thing where it's just gonna be like, hey, yeah, game over, you suck, asshole. But I am slightly worried about something like that. And I guess I do want a street probably over here like this. Or I could just, you know, do something like this. Let's do that. Might as well get them to carry over like that. There's no problem. And then we can also start a road to here. We've got the wood for it. Build an outpost depot to deploy outpost teams. I'll throw a few engineers onto that. We'll keep N around for building projects. Maybe the building got fucked up because of the street here. Can I get rid of street? I don't think I can.
Move! Time to get to work.
Alright, coal mining research. Next thing we need. What do we need for steelworks? And wood. Okay. Don't think we need that right away. We're going to need the range upgrade. We also need the coal mine. Okay, well, we'll start the research first. For the generator upgrade. And then we'll get the coal mine down next. And then we'll work on the steelworks. We've got enough steel for 3 buildings. Hopefully these don't have, you know... Oh, here's the heater thing. What's the temperature right now? Chilly. That's gonna get people sick, so we're gonna use the heater there. And we'll use the heater here for now. Or we'll just get everyone out of here. You guys don't need to be working there if it's too cold for you. Besides, we're gonna have a nice fancy coal mine for you. I don't know why the music... Oh, there's a dismantle street button. So I can dismantle streets. Okay. I'm going to Oh! We've just used our first steam cores. Steam cores are a necessary component in advanced technology. We can't manufacture steam cores in the city, so let's hope that our scouts find them during their expeditions. Hey Diffium, how you doing, man? Alright, those streets have been dismantled. I might be able to build a house in between these now. I fucked it up. I fucked it up. Can't fit anything in there. I might eventually dismantle one of those and replace it. These guys aren't doing too bad other than the cold situation. They're not hungry. There's only 12 homeless. You know, that's less than 10% of our population by a small margin. Sure, why not? Maybe. We don't need all the people on that. We can throw some people... I've got extra people with nothing for them to do. I'll start gathering some of that, I guess. Okay. Max engineers in there. We want as much coal as possible. In fact, get started on the second coal mine. Generator is upgraded. Why will you not build? Okay. We need, next thing we need is steelworks. So the range setting is 2. That'll keep everyone pretty decently warm.
Workday ends. It's
Yeah,
time off.
but how many people did they have to put below the plates to, get it right? Also, what is our coal efficiency right now? 288 per day. We're making 456. Hopefully, um, we'll be able to keep up with our coal demands. People are still sick, alone in this world. Well, sorry, buddy. Some sick people here. Got some sick folks in here. Just let them sleep inside the medical post. Scouts have reached the bridge to Winterhome. A brass plaque on the bridge tower reads, "Built by the people of Winterhome in AD 1887. The bridge is kept completely snow-free by a working automaton." We stopped at the edge of a deep, wide ravine, marveling at the steel bridge spanning it, even more so at the huge automaton sweeping snow from the roadway. It would be possible to send the machine back to our city or disassemble it for resources. I could get a lot of steel from it and some steam cores. Well, I don't know what an automaton does, though. What do you guys think? Should I take the automaton, or should I just dismantle it? I'm feeling like this is a greed play. Like, maybe it'd be better to just take the resources. The steel could be really useful to me right now. But I am researching a way to get more steel, so yeah, I'm gonna send it to the city. We reprogrammed the automaton and sent it on its way. As it disappeared in the distance, walking steadily towards our city, the first wisps of snow started to settle on the bridge. Okay, it's gonna take a day to get here. You guys can go to the large convoy or the weather station. Several vehicles and tents. We can see people moving between them and a smoke rising from a campfire. We'll do that after. A tall building with some peculiar devices on the roof. It's most likely a weather station set up by the scientists from Winterhome. Yeah, let's head over there. Okay. Finding the bridge to Winterhome proved that we're on the right track, but raised questions. Why was the bridge deserted? Why wasn't the automaton under the care of an engineer? There are logical explanations to it all, but people are growing anxious. We'll find out in Winterhome, and hope falls slightly. Automatons are workers that don't mind the cold. I've been working super hard to make sure that nobody is bothered by said cold. This is gonna get heated. It's not heating it much, but it's gonna... Wait. Yeah, why isn't that heating it much? Oh, because no one's working there right now. Maybe I should put a steam hub out here when I research that eventually. I'm gonna take everyone off this wood pile. I'm gonna turn on the heater for this and throw the people back onto that one, onto the sawmill. Heater can be on here, and we're gonna throw the max amount of engineers we can into there. There go our hunters. You know, just drifting into the snowbanks like Homer Simpson. Just disappearing. We need another house. And I think that... How much will I get for disassembling this? 8 steel, 15 wood, 8 wood. I really don't like the way this city looks. I'm going to put this bunkhouse over here behind the workshop. And that's all our steel until we can manage to get the iron mine going. We need more gravely sick people to fill up the warehouse. Storage limit, yeah. Yeah, we're gaining 600 a day. It's gonna go down when we run out of coal here at the gathering post, but we can always, there's more coal deposits, or we could try out the coal thumper thing. Probably 2, because I was gonna get 2 out of it. Thomas Barefoot, huh? People will go back to normal work schedules soon. Promise broken.
It's getting colder.
Oh, jeez. And it's getting colder, so let's turn up the heat. And we need to look at our economy. We're losing... We're gaining just slightly more than we're using. Oh, never mind. You can turn those back off.
Work time. Get back to work.
Alright. Let me pause for a second and check the economy now. Oh, it's only negative... No, it's negative 40. I was gonna say, it's only negative 35? Wow! That's really nice. And not terribly depressing. Places are chilly. But they're not the worst. We need another street. Why can't I build a street there? Okay. And we can deconstruct this street. I've made it through negative 40 degrees before. Things were pretty bad, but I wasn't as set up as I am right now. Like, it was entirely cold in here. The coal mines are gonna make this doable. We might have to turn it down at a certain point so that we can keep our coal mines going when people start inevitably getting sick, but should be fine for now. If we can get this second coal plant up, which we won't be able to until we get some more steel, so never mind about that. Oh, I'm sure it's gonna get worse. The sun is getting dimmer. It can only get worse. Scouts have reached the weather station. There's nobody in the weather station, but everything still seems to be operational. We could try to find out what the scientists from Winterhome are working on. We found scientist notes. They predict the Great Cold is going to get much worse. What's more troubling is that the observations ended abruptly months ago. There's also not a can of Spam, not even a crumb of bread left in the pantry. It's obvious they've moved out for good. We can see the city of Winterhome from the roof of the weather station. Alright, let's take the resources. Let's head to Winterhome. They're gonna be dead. I think I have the hope to deal with the inevitable hope downgrade I'm gonna get. The recent report from the weather station has got people talking. They're frightened that such an important facility was apparently abandoned. Some are starting to wonder whether the evacuation from London was a good idea. A few are lamenting openly. I knew we shouldn't have come. At least London had real houses, not tents and wooden shacks. Things are gonna get worse. I need to pause and go get a drink of water. I will be right back. Just gonna go fill up my water glass. Sweet, sweet water. Maybe I should finally, like, work on that fighting arena thing. Overcrowding. Extra rations for the ill. I'm doing okay on food. Cemetery. Corpse disposal. Nobody's dead yet. Nobody has died. Is there anything I could do that would, increase fighting arena? I don't think discontent is high enough for me to really warrant that triage. I think I'm gonna sign this law, extra rations for the ill.
Listen, everyone. New law is signed.
How much are the kids working? Not at all. The kids do not work at all. I felt like that was a trap upgrade. Like, oh yeah, sure, you get some new workers, but everyone's gonna hate you all the time. Also, I don't feel right about child labor. What are they gonna do now? All the safe jobs are gone. I already got through that bit. They could pick up these crates. Steelworks. Okay, let's make a steelworks. We'll just have one for now. I don't understand how putting wood down keeps the streets clear, though. What is the heat of this house? This house should still be within the heat zone, so I think it'll be fine. We're gonna need more coal after this runs out. When it runs out, we're gonna be hurting. And it's going to run out. If we can last another 2 days, it should be fine for now. Oh, geez, I'm not even researching anything. Charcoal kiln probably turns wood into, yeah, okay. Faster gathering. I don't need that right now. More scouts. Hot house for food. What do I need for drafting machines? Let's go for the steam hub. It's not an upgrade I immediately need. Did it not start? But it is something that I feel like is going to be useful eventually. Free time, me boys.
Go rest all who can.
Coal is gonna go down while we're sitting here. Okay. Now, I'm gonna take everybody off of that. Off of the sawmill and throw them onto the steelworks. I don't know what these people are going to do. Oh, those are my hunters. We don't have a sickness epidemic like we did before, so that's good. Also, I totally did the thing they wanted me to do. We climbed up to the edge of the city. We stood there speechless, staring at the scene of devastation. It's a city of the dead. Most of the buildings are destroyed and the generator has exploded. They overcharged it too much. The streets of the ruined city are littered with scores of dead bodies. The City Chronicle describes a shortage of food and citizens' increasing despair. Following squabbles, riots, and descent into anarchy, fights for dwindling resources and the eventual starvation. The last entry, God forgive us. We're eating our dead. There's no hope. Hope falls. How much, though? Oh, jeez. Winterhome has fallen. They're all dead? How will we survive without any help? We have to go back to London. There's no hope for us here in this frozen desert. People start to gather as the news of the fate of Winterhome spreads through the city. Some of them want to drop everything and flee to London. Panic is setting in. I must give them purpose. Choose our path. Faith and spiritual strength, or order and discipline. People are shaken, racked by fear and doubt. They've lost hope in our chances of survival. Desperation could quickly push them to commit reckless acts. You have to unite them behind a vision of the future. Decide now what will give them purpose and restore hope, or else our city will descend into the chaos that's consumed Winterhome. I'm gonna go with faith and spiritual strength. I can make a house of prayer. I will have to build 2 houses of prayer. Okay.
Hear me, hear me. New law in
I
the
have
city.
3 days for that. Hopefully people are done arguing. An outpost can be set up here, delivering an estimated 150 wood every 1 day. What do we got on us? Let's go to this convoy, and then we'll head back to the city from there. The unconvinced want to leave. Sir, you've convinced the majority, but hope is low. A group of our people are so scared that they want to flee this city for London in 15 days. They've come to try to change your mind. You say that faith will save us? Nonsense. What are we going to pray for? What, are we going to pray for food when we start to starve? Shouts one of them. If we don't try to reach London, we'll end up like Winterhome. Calm down, we're not going to die. The people are divided. Some of them are so scared that they plan to leave the city in 15 days. They'll try to convince others to join them, preying on their discontent. Fear may lead people to desperate acts, maintain peace, give people hope, and manage their discontent to guide the city safely through the looming social crisis. I knew I shouldn't have went to Winterhome. Tendency. Many people may join the Londoners. I've got 12 days to fix this. Maybe hope will go up when the automaton gets here. People will be like, whoa, look at that! That's pretty fancy! People are joining the Londoners. 22 people. I need the steel for the houses of prayer. I was not prepared for this. Temporary modifiers last 24 hours. Okay.
Work time. Get back to work.
Yeah, we gotta pray. The gay away. Jeez, man. That's pretty nasty. Why would you say that? Could probably fit a house of prayer back behind here, and that'd be a good place for one. Alright, let's pause for a sec. Oh, it auto pauses. Okay. If I put one here, it's only gonna hit those two. If I put one here, a good amount. It's got a base heating level of 2 though. It's gonna be cold for people to go there. Put one here, we only get 4 houses. This is like the best place for one. Put one there. And then the next one we'll put over here. This one will be the warm one. If you want to be warm and in church, you come to this house of prayer. Oh, that also affects the care house. Discontent is slowly going up. Steam Hub has been researched. Let's pause. We could do a steam hub over in this area and start building some other stuff as well. Costs 20 steel. Can't really do anything there. More scouts. Might be a good upgrade. The coal thumper could be a good upgrade. Wall drill. Let's go for the coal thumper. We'll see how that works eventually. Yeah, but like the problem with that is that radial heat is really inefficient. Here he comes, my boy. How is he gonna get down though? Nobody thought about this. He's gonna fall. Alright, automatons. Unlock the new building. No, I want to know about it. Outpost, I know about that. Well, I can figure about that. The Londoners. Automation. The automatons can replace entire crews in most workplaces. They are produced in a factory and work 24 hours per day. Okay, let's take everyone off of here, put this on. Then we have the automaton working on that. Our first automaton is operational. This will help our economy greatly. Automatons can replace entire manual labor crews. They work around the clock with short breaks to refuel at the generator. We can research upgrades to raise their efficiency and capability. And we're making way more coal now because someone is going through the night. I don't see it though. I'm sure it'll appear eventually, but I don't know where it is. Okay, we got a prayer house built. We have 2 prayer houses built. Giving... Okay. And hope rises. Now we need another way. We're gonna need the fighting pit. We're praying to the god of heat, Helios. Let's do a sermon over here. Oh, so it doesn't even matter if people, like, these don't even need to be warm.
Night is coming. Put down your tools.
22 people might be leaving the city. Fuck 'em. That's all I gotta say. I've been a good mayor man. Not my fault those people had a bad mayor man, Winterholm. Where's the automaton? I want to see it do things. The Mark II Laplander. I mean, you can worship that god, it's just we worship the god of heat. He keeps us alive. It's important to be alive. Otherwise, you'd be dead. Didn't think about that, did you? Alright, let's start replacing some of our tents with bunkhouses. Which means we're gonna have to throw some people back in here. Is that in settings somewhere? Like, I want to see the guy. Where's the button for robots? Robots on, please. Well, we're praying to the god of heat so that we can survive. So that we can survive to enjoy the good things in life. Think about it. I wonder if I can get the Londoners to just disappear entirely. And things are about to warm up again. Oh, there! Ah! That's scary. He came out real quick. Alright. The workers who were riding in this convoy told us they were heading to the city of Winterhome. We were supposed to follow the signal from the beacon, but we couldn't pick it up. We tried to follow a search pattern to find it, but we ran out of fuel. Yeah, why don't you guys come to the city? They got some stuff to bring back. Besides, we're gonna need you to replace the dickheads. Just stepping through the houses. We're gonna need more hunting huts, or I do want to research the hothouse. The temperature is lowering, so we're going to go back to steam level 1. We'll slowly replace these houses.
Move! Time to get to work.
2 days for another sermon. We might need another child shelter. In fact, I'm going to build one. I'm going to build another child shelter. That didn't cost steel, did it? It did. That's alright. We'll have 2. Can I build a second workshop? I can. Why did I assume that I could only have 1? Having a second one could be a good idea eventually. Not right now, though. I think we've been doing good with the research. Alright. Hole Thumper. What is that? The Cold Thumper washes the precious resource to the surface, forming a pile of up to 560 coal per standard workday. So I might want to do it right, put this thing right here. We'll see how that works. When the others come back, we're gonna need more jobs for them anyways. Oh, and let's get the next research started. Which is going to be the hothouse, maybe? Resource depot upgrade. Maybe I want to work on this actually. Gonna get cold again in another 2 days, or a few days. We should be fine until then. Coal pile was depleted. This one is also going to be depleted today. Do kids, like, no, there's no way that kids get older in this game. There's not enough people. There's not enough time for, like, kids don't get old within, like, you know. Maybe I could get the automaton to work on that coal pile? No, that's a waste of an automaton. Oh, wait, our coal is full. No, take everyone off of that. Maybe having 2 workshops would make research go quicker. I think I'm gonna do it. Discontent is like almost completely gone. There can't be that many people who still want to join the Londoners. Let's send 10 people here. So every hour it'll produce. Coal thumpers wash coals from cracks and order people to gather Placement area. Okay. So this might be in a good enough place right now. Maybe I do just want to dismantle this and then build another gathering post like right here. I think that's a good idea. And we can throw our extra engineers in here eventually. Our scouts are almost back with our new boys. 14 people just got gravely sick. Wait, what? What? Hold up. The rebirth of faith. Sir, people have started to visit the House of Prayer. There aren't many of them yet, but it might be the start of something special. It seems they really needed a place of proper worship. Why are my 14 gravely... Oh, they're attending the sermon. Okay. I feel like you probably need religion to live in a place like this if you're not a reasonable person. No, I mean, like, if you need something to hope for. Not if you're not a reasonable person. That's not a nice thing to say. We got some coal that we can't use, some steam cores. I'm going to send the scouts back out to this American camp. See if we can find some Americans. We've got 49 people now. We'll throw some more people in there. We'll throw some workers to work in there. Our storage is full right now. We are going to need probably another hunter's hut for now. We'll just throw this one over here by the sawmill. But now we need more houses. Problem is where to put them. I'm going to need a steam hub. I'm gonna put the max amount of engineers on that so they get rid of that pile. I'll throw one more in there. Wonders are gaining more followers. They're gonna die if they leave. Like, that's just what's gonna happen. Alright, faster gathering is researched. Next thing is probably this resource depot. Can I build more depots? Doesn't look like it. No, I can. Or do I have workers where I could have engineers? There we go. I could use the resource depot upgrade for coal. But I think food is going to be a problem soon. I'm going to need to, like, figure out where to put a steam hub to create, like, another residential district. So I think I want to wait for that steel to come in. What's that? You didn't blow anything up, did you? Yeah, this one doesn't need to be heated up. No one works there. Where can I... Wait. I don't know. That noise worries me. If I put one down, it'll heat, like, an area like this, where I can put some more houses. And I think this would be a place where I would want to expand the houses. Actually, probably out here. Yeah. So we'll build one there. Then we'll start another street right behind these houses. Take all our engineers, most of our engineers off this. Go start working on that. I wonder if the Americans are alive or if they all killed themselves or each other. Oh, I can pass that law. Purpose. Let's see what else I got. Evening prayers. Shrines. I'm gonna go with the evening prayers for now.
Hear me, hear me. New law in the city.
Okay, let's see what this heat map looks like. Our coal levels should be good. Let's place a bunkhouse. people can still walk underneath it, so it doesn't really mess with the road at all. Geez, the amount of smoke coming out of this hole. How did this hole even form? Like, this is ice all around here. This is not rock.
Night is coming. Put down your tools.
Everybody go pray. I got extra food for you today. We're gonna use a little bit more than we're getting. Right now. We can just build houses up the street like this now. I'm not really sure how this whole pile stuff works. You know, I thought I was gonna die way earlier. I am really surprised at how well things have been going. People are hopeful enough to not join the Londoners. Trouble with the Londoners, writing on the wall. Captain, someone has defaced the walls with predictions of doom for our city. This is troubling. People are already fear will share Winterhome's fate, and scared minds are swayed even by the smallest nudges. We'll send the cleric to reassure people. Tendency might go back up. I think we can afford to have another medical post. I think it's a good idea. There's not a living soul in the camp. We found about a dozen emaciated bodies. Surprisingly, most of them were amputees fitted with prosthesis. The American camp was well supplied with everything except food. Searching the tents, we found more victims of hunger. Most of them have a badly worn but sophisticated artificial limbs bearing a company symbol, Tesla Manufacturing. We can only bury them and take their equipment. What's this? Temporary settlement. 17 hours to get there, 24 hours to get there, 14 hours to get back. That steel could be useful. I think I'm going to head to the Gloomy Cave, and then I'll bring the steel back. I'm glad I didn't get rid of the automaton. Excuse me? What's... Oh, is that where they are? Oh, okay. Game was broken for a second. What's the temperature look like over here? Okay, it's comfortable. The medical place, do want that to be heated when people are using it. Oh, it's not even built yet, so don't even worry about it. People regain hope. For the first time, the Londoners have failed to persuade anyone to abandon our city and flee to Winterhome. People are recovering from the shock at the news of Winterhome and starting to hope for the future. Not gonna increase my hope, though, for me. Okay. 26 people leaving would not be great for me right now. I've got 11 days left to convince them otherwise. For one person in here. Well, we'll only need this to be worked if we have a lot of sick all of a sudden. For now, we're okay. Wood crates depleted, I'm fine with that.
Back to work.
I have no idea how this thing actually works. It produces a coal pile, but how does that work? I don't... I'm gonna deconstruct the street. There. More scouts researched. Alright, at least 5 citizens must be available. Well, I'm gonna hold off on that. Because it might turn out that we don't have enough people to work what we currently have. I'm gonna research the hothouse. We could do with at least one hothouse, I think. Stop doing that. Stop it. Let's do a sermon. See, we could have been authoritarian dickheads, but I feel like that would have caused more trouble than it solved. Temperature dropping is coming. It's not going to be that bad, though. The coal situation might be fairly bad, but
Work day ends. It's off time.
I hope not. I think I should just replace these tents. Yeah, I'm actually really happy that I put this house of prayer here because, you know, everybody else who gets a house is going to be right beside it. I don't know how much extra hope that gives me, but gotta be something, right? Sir, we're holding an evening of prayer this afternoon. Plenty of people are here. They're praying, but also talking and laughing. I haven't seen anything this heartening in our city for a long time. It's really brought the community together. That's good. Another house for someone? Everybody's got a house now? Nobody is homeless. Only like 10 people live in shitty tents. Everyone else lives in Uzumaki houses. These houses even connect front to back. That's pretty good, actually. Alright. We can do a new law. What's triage? Oof. I don't want that. Cemetery. We don't have any dead yet. Like, do I even need to work on that right now? Let's just go continue with purpose. The temple. We will build a magnificent testament to the devotion of our people. We'll kindle hope in the hearts of the faithful and sway the doubtful. Faith keepers. Faith keepers are most devoted. Oh no, we're becoming Ganados from Resident Evil 4. Nighttime procession reduces discontent. We don't need those boys right now. We'll build the temple.
Listen, everyone.
What do we need for the temple? There can only be one temple in the city. Fair enough. You got 3 days to build it. Another act of vandalism. We're just gonna have to keep sending people to, you know. This cave is or was inhabited. There are a number of footprints leading to its entrance. We should check if there's someone still up there. Oh, we can hear. We can hear terrified shrieks coming from a cave uphill. When we come closer, several polar bears turn towards us, blocking the entrance. There are people trapped inside, and the beasts are picking them off one by one and feasting on them. I could lose the scouts. Should I risk attacking the bears? I'm thinking yes, but the scouts are gonna get back to the city and they're gonna be like, well, dude, when did we get religion? Yeah, I'm not getting an answer either way from you guys, so I'm just gonna risk attacking the bears. When our scouts attacked the bears, the people in the cave joined them, and together they drove the beasts away. Then they all set out towards our city. Okay. That's good, because I wanted them to come back anyways. I don't know why it keeps doing that. 4 days to build the temple. Clerk beaten. Captain, a priest was assaulted whilst trying to reassure people disturbed by Londoners' slogans. We should do something to protect our people. We need the Faith Keepers. Or we could just pray for him and his assailants. I don't want the Faith Keepers. I think that's a bad idea. There's just gonna be a bunch of religious zealots running around punching people. That never turns out well. Except for the times when it does. Things are gonna start getting colder right about now. Now? Now.
Bundle up. It's getting colder.
We're using about twice as much coal as we were before. Our economy's probably going to suffer for it. Wow, we're actually ahead still. Okay. Let's look at the heat map. Everything is livable still.
Move! Time to get to work.
Some of the places are just... they're a little cold, chilly, but we can deal with chilly. If you can't deal with chilly, get out of here, silly. Or per hour. We should get enough to build the temple. The question is, where do I want to put the temple? Our next migrant wave is coming soon. Right, hothouse has been researched. That requires steel though, and I don't want to build anything that requires steel. Not just yet. Yeah, we can't afford to research anything right now. We need the temple, and we need the temple. Actually, when our guys get back, we're gonna have like 67 extra steel. So, I'm okay with researching something. What should I research, though? I think a resource depot upgrade is a good idea. Alright. We'll send them back out to this temporary settlement. And then we'll also build this second group of scouts to head out here to this coal mine. Oh, and now we need wood. Okay, the temple. Does it need to be heated? I would say probably yes. If I could fit another house in there. Houses are about... they're a little bigger than the temple. So if I can fit the temple in here, I move it over to here. I don't know. Maybe I'll just put it right... it's really big though. This could be a good place to put it. Right here. And it lines up where we didn't have much room anyways. No, don't deconstruct. Construct. Oh, we don't have the wood. This might make people, like... if I was already planning to leave a city, and then everybody started, you know, getting really religious all of a sudden, it'd probably make me want to leave even more. Like, why are we wasting all our time building all these you know, churches. But that's me. That's not these guys. I need more houses now. The city is getting big. 225 people is not a lot of people, but it's getting big. Okay, resource depot. $40 wood and 20 steel.
End of shift.
Temple has been erected. The magnificent symbol of our devotion is now visible throughout the city. Hope rises. Temple probably could have been anywhere. But it's fine where it is. People are hungry. I don't know why. We've got plenty of food. Speaking of food, I am going to build a hothouse. Once we get the amount of wood we need. The temple has influenced some people to mend their ways. What if I could get everyone to just choose to stay? Ooh, research. I forgot all about that. Probably because we can't actually research anything right now. How's our coal looking? We're just barely keeping ahead of it. I think it's time for the
Move. Time to get to work.
second coal mine. Or the third coal mine, sorry. What am I gonna do when these big coal reserves run out of coal? I mean, it's gonna happen eventually. There's nothing we can do about it. Coal mining optimization, rationalization. Charcoal kiln is something we can do eventually. Yeah, let's make the sawmills a bit better. Sir, a man was found crying silently in the temple. We approached him to ask if he needed help. He told us he wanted to see you. I thought my faith died long ago, sir, with my wife and daughters in London. I couldn't see any purpose in our new life, in the fight for survival. But today when I entered the temple, I saw a future for us. Now I'm ready to face it. I'm glad to hear that. More and more people are changing their minds and rejoining us. Let's get some, let's get this resource depot built. It doesn't need to be in a great place. We can just put it wherever. I'm actually gonna put it right here. And then let's get some houses built. We can throw some people into here. I don't think this coal thumper has done a single thing. Oh, no, it is. Okay, it is getting... Oh, okay, the coal is coming out the back of the coal thumper. I see it now. That is a weird way to get coal, but it's consistent. We really need to get that hothouse going. Holy shit, this is big too. Lots of building projects right now. Well, a lot of them are being finished, but the resource stockpile. Let's store coal here.
Workday ends. It's time off.
Man, this game is a lot of fun. One of our people has died. Oh man, our first death. One of our people has just died. Sickness, accidents, and deadly cold will keep claiming lives in this harsh world. We need a way to dispose of the body. We will sign the cemetery one. And we're gonna need to build that cemetery. There can only be one cemetery in the city. We'll put the cemetery... Does it need to be warm? Put it right here. It actually fits really well. I might be wasting space, but I think it's okay. Oh, nice. It's one of our gravely sick. I mean, not nice, but, you know. He was no use. We were running out of food. Cemetery has been established. Now we can put our dead to rest. Yeah, it looks like I built it at the wrong place. Oh. Oh. Oh, shit. Oh, fuck. The temperature is going to go down 2 levels soon. Several of the people who wanted to flee to London have decided to trust you and stay. They say your recent decisions convince them there is hope for us here yet. Just need more people to stay. Also, we need to figure out a way to deal with the cold. We gotta get the next research level done. The range doesn't matter right now. We need the heat. We can overdrive, but that's only gonna get us so far. Our coal economy is gonna suffer as well. Alright, pause. We're also going to need another gathering post right here. The settlement seems to have been abandoned. It consists of several tidy wooden shacks that are now completely empty. An upright boulder stands at its center. The center of the settlement is marked with an upright boulder. On its roughly plain face, someone chiseled the following: "May God forgive the genius who sacrificed human lives in the name of progress, for we can't. Exiles of Tesla City. We won't touch the monument, but we decided to dismantle the huts for wood." What did Tesla do? Let's go to this walled colony. Did he dim the sun? Is the entire story of this game that we have infinite energy that travels through the atmosphere and whatnot, but it comes at the cost of the sun getting disrupted? I can see that being a thing. And people are homeless. But we need the level 2 research. I can't afford to spend the wood anywhere else right now. It's coming and I can see it, and we need to be prepared for it. Things are just gonna keep getting colder. Level 2. Get more coal this way. Because it says that it makes enough for 2... Yeah, it makes enough for 2 gathering places, so just need more people. The noise comes... Oh, Book of Laws. We got a new law that we can do. Ceremonial funerals. Those who give their lives in the service of the city deserve the highest honor. We will give our dead ceremonial funerals to inspire the living. Or I could do... Oh, I can't do organ transplants. Yeah, we'll do that. Ceremonial funerals.
Listen, everyone. New law is signed.
Death is an everyday thing here. Why celebrate it? Because people die. Wait, how are we growing plants inside of here? I don't know why it keeps doing that. Scouts have reached the coal mine. The mine is automated, its engine is pressurized, but the mining is stopped. The snow around it is untrodden, and an eerie silence hangs in the air. We could dismantle... Ooh. Okay, this coal mine was in operation until very recently. The machinery isn't running now. There doesn't seem to be anything wrong with it. Perhaps the mine simply extracted its quota or filled the loading bay. We could retrieve plenty of raw materials if we took the machinery apart. I don't think I want to take the machinery apart. I think I want to build an outpost here eventually, because this is a renewable resource of coal. You gotta work on those renewable resources. We're gonna get that going eventually. Let's go check out this snow cliff. We don't need that coal right now. Okay, nice. Hothouse insulation. Hunting tactics. Flying hunters. Hunter's hangar. Hunters base here hunt every night, venturing beyond the city to track their prey from the air. Healthcare insulation, infirmary, we can't do that. Cookhouse insulation. We might want to do that eventually, but we want to work on some other stuff first. Gathering post installation. We gotta get the main heat, people's sleeping heat up. Steam Steelworks. Lighter scout sleds. Outpost depot. This is one we want to. We want... Oh, we can't even get generator power upgrade too. Generator efficiency upgrade. Overdrive coupling. I'm gonna go straight for that generator 2 upgrade. Then we can work on the efficiency and make sure our coal situation is going to be fine. Right now, economy-wise, we're doing really good. We're gaining a lot. Coal is the most important resource right now. I'm actually going to have to BRB for a bit. I have been playing for quite a long time now. Oh, jeez. So I'm just going to go to BRB for a bit and take a quick break. Like a 10-20 minute break. Probably not 20 minutes. But I'm gonna go do some stuff. Get up, stretch, and whatnot. Well, I hope you guys are enjoying the stream, because I'm having a lot of fun playing this game. I will be back. Alright, I'm back. I gotta be careful with this game, because this is the kind of game that I could end up staying up all night playing. So I'm only gonna stream for another hour. One of our people died. And the burial ceremony is starting. I need to look at our food economy. Okay, we're gaining some. Housing conditions. There's one chilly bunkhouse. Why are you chilly? I think he's slightly out of the way of the steam hub. That house is only gonna get worse. Numerous snow shelters expertly built from blocks of hard-packed snow huddle around cold, burnt-out campfires. A deathly silence hangs over the colony. Some of the exiles are still alive, just barely. We could try to bring them to our city, although they might die on the way. One of the dying held a diary to his chest. We read the last entry. Exiled from Tesla City, with food and fuel running out, we sent the strongest among us to search for help. They're our last hope. We're afraid this refers to these poor Yankees we buried. Oh, we could rob them of their supplies and leave them to die. Now we'll take them with us back to the city. We pulled the dying exiles from their snow houses and prepared them for the journey to our city. Some of them stirred from their death-like slumber to bless their absent friends for bringing help. We couldn't tell them the truth. Not yet. I could use those people. Housing them may be an issue. Housing them will be an issue. Especially since I've wasted some space. Food theft. Someone has stolen 5 food rations from the stockpiles. People are saying it was the Londoners gathering supplies for their journey. It seems this ridiculous idea of leaving for London is gaining traction. Just, yeah, leave them be, I guess. It's okay, we'll bring them back into the fold. Only 5 food. You know, we're only, like, pretty badly needing more food. More people are abandoning the Londoners. It's not gonna take long now. There's not that many left. I wonder how they keep the snow out. Maybe they like use these steam pipes in the floor to keep it melted or something. I assume that's what's going on. Okay. Resources. We could use another cookhouse, but I don't think it's that necessary. Can I really fit a... Yeah, shit, yeah, I'll fit a bunkhouse in there. I didn't think I was going to be fitting anything else in there. Oh, shit. Thanks, Alucard. It's alright, you didn't miss much. Oh, housing these people is going to be a bitch. I could make another steam hub over here. In fact, I think that's what I'm going to do. Steel is hands down the hardest thing I need to get right now. Child's plea. Captain, we found a boy frozen to the bone in the cemetery next to a fresh grave. He must have been there for hours. He wants you to call an emergency meeting. He says that if you agree, his mother will wake up to attend it. He must face his loss. It's okay. We're gonna get those people back. We're gonna need jobs for them. Another ironworks fills that spot pretty good. We're also gonna need more food for them, but we'll come to that when we come to that. Okay. Now, the next technology we need is generator power upgrade 2. Might have to wait till tomorrow to start it.
Night is coming. Put down your tools.
There are a lot of people who... one of our people died. The temple has influenced some people to mend their ways. Let's have a sermon. Whenever the gravely injured come out for prayers, they die. There he is. Alright, the hole in the snow cliff leads to a small chamber. Someone lives here, but the lonely human figure we saw from afar has disappeared. It might be the sole survivor of Winterhome. The refugee from Winterhome. The man we've seen from afar was nowhere to be found. Searching his burrow, we found a diary of a scientist who fled Winterhome. After the starving city fell into chaos, its leader, an army captain, appointed himself an absolute ruler. He tried to impose order using force. Plenty of people, disgruntled, deserted the city, and most of the others rebelled against him. Let's take what he had. Shrouded Cave. Or Freshwater Springs. I could try to find this scientist. He might know something. So I'm gonna go look for him. What's going on here? Another theft. Captain, the Londoners are stealing again. They've taken 10 food rations from the stockpiles. People are angry that the Londoners are putting their crazy idea before the needs of their city. Well, I can't do anything about it. Maybe I'll put together the Faith Keepers soon, but I feel like that's just gonna raise discontent. Righteous denunciation. It is the duty of the faithful to denounce wickedness. It is a sign of true compassion to bring wickedness to light. Discontent will rise. Yeah, we don't want... That's extreme. We don't want to do that. No, Ran is messaging me. Let's build this shrine.
Hear me, hear me. New law in the city.
10 wood, 10 steel. Can I afford the steel? Not just yet. Oh, you can just put it down. Okay. I'll just increase workmanship in these areas. Alright, we'll build one of those eventually. We don't have the steel for it right now. We got wood and a steam core. Let's pause. People are angry about thefts. The crowd has gathered, demanding that you stop ignoring the recent thefts. Sir, you have to do something. When you let these thieves steal our supplies, more and more people think that maybe the Londoners are right. Okay. Well, I guess we'll sign the public penance laws. The law. You guys head back out here to this fishing village. What are we gonna send the people to do? A bunch of them can head over here. We're gonna need another hunter's hut. Probably more than one. Build 2. And then we could build a hot house over here, but not right now. Oh, it only takes steam cores. Yeah, let's do that. Then we'll start building their houses once we've got the power level 3 researched. Oh, okay. Oh man, the heat's only gonna go down for 2 days. Yeah, like 2 days. I am getting worked up over nothing. I mean, I'm future proofing, but I'm getting worked up over nothing. Food is gone down. Yeah, we need to work on food. There's plenty of people ready to be building stuff. We'll send a bunch of engineers into here, into the hothouse.
Get moving.
And some hunters in here. And some hunters in here. But not a sign. Oh. So now our economy for food is good. That sawmill's almost out of wood. Oh, shit. Don't forget the research. Generator power upgrade too. . That'll finish probably today. Let's start building people's houses. Scouts have reached the children's hideout. This cave is a hideout for some children who were evacuated from Winterhome. There are no adult survivors here. We should talk to the kids and take them to our city. We talked to the children in the hideout. They said that one night their teachers and some hunters took them out from Winterhome on a secret adventure. Teachers told them they weren't going to stay here for a while. That they're going to stay here for a while. When the food ran low, their guardians went back to get more and didn't return. It seems these kids were evacuated in time before the things in the city got really ugly. Do I send them to the city? These kids. It's 35 kids. They're just gonna eat food. I'm gonna bring them back to the city. We formed the children into an orderly column and set off towards the city. They walked quietly and resolutely, like little adults, the youngest clutching their toys tightly. This is going to be a long journey. Please have enough warm beds prepared for their arrival. Oh! Need some child shelters. And we're also gonna need houses. Housing for the chillins. Not a lot of places I can really put child shelters right now. We're building houses. We're getting food. It's a good thing I put a lot of investment into food, because we're bringing the kids back.
End of shift. Go rest all who can.
I feel like eventually people would start getting used to the cold like this. To a degree. One of our people has died. Another one. It's the gravely injured. When they come out to go to prayer, they die. What a convenient unintended circumstance. I should really watch one of those burial ceremonies next time they happen. People abandon the Londoners. There's only 6 left. The cookhouse is working at full capacity.
The work shifts
gonna save up some steel for the next research. Alright. Temperature in all heat zones rises by 1. We're gonna stay at 2 for now. We don't need any more right now. Tech tree. We could start working at the factory. With the factory. We could start doing the outpost stuff. Or we could start on the insulation at some of the places, because it is gonna get cold. Cookhouse doesn't matter. House. Comfortable houses. Healthcare insulation. Huh. Where was actually Steam Hub range upgrade? He's hungry as it is. You heard him first, folks. We're gonna be using a lot of coal. I just realized we can throw some people in here to get even more coal. We've only got one homeless. That's before the kids get here. We can fit another house perfectly into there. And one right there. All the houses are connected. I like that. That's a nice touch. Like, why wouldn't you connect the houses? Okay. Let's see. There we go. Now, we need to check our economy for coal. We're making enough coal for now. It is going to, it's gonna get older. And then it might not really be enough. We're gonna need 3 more bunkhouses. And I think I want to start researching gathering post insulation. Anything to keep people warmer. I think we should be fine for 3 days. An hour workday, 8 p.m. to 6 p.m. Can I make it like the nighttime? Because like people are gonna be around here. I don't know. I don't know. I like how we've got like a little residential area over here. Our coal reserves are full. That's a good sign. Our food reserves are nearly full. That is also a good sign.
Put down your tools.
There's only 6 Londoners left. We can get rid of them all. We can show them the error of their ways by signing the penance law. I also need to build 3 shrines, I just noticed. I'll build one right here. Build and man the Faith Keepers. Faith Keepers. Okay. I forgot all about this. This is gonna run out and I'm not gonna be able to do it. The burial ceremony is happening. Two of our people are dead. Alright, we got the kids here. We got 267 coal we can't use, some food, some steam cores. We basically got a bunch of stuff we can't use. You guys can head back out to freshwater springs. There's 16 homeless kids. I need to work on the shrine, so they're gonna have to stay homeless for now. Only 4 Londoners left.
Bundle up. It's getting colder.
Okay. It's getting colder, which means we're going to steam level 3. Which probably means, yeah, we're using more than we can really hold on to. But it's gonna get better.
People, there's plenty to do.
It's gonna get better. These places are very cold. We can't do anything about that right now other than maybe take people out of them. People are gonna get really sick if they're working there. Pause, because I need to make sure I'm building these shrines. I've got all day to build these last 3 shrines. I'm going to get everyone out of here for now, because it's freezing cold. These houses are very cold, so these are gonna have to go up a range setting. Nobody needs to work here right now. Let's build the last shrine over here. Can't really get it in a perfect spot. That's good enough. Who am I gonna call? Yes, ma'am. Don't ever do that again. People are gonna get really sick. I don't want them to get sick, but that's just what's gonna happen. We have another medical post ready to receive people. Come on, hurry up and build those shrines. We got 2. We just need the last one. Mild frostbite. Yep, people are already becoming gravely ill. Alright, let's... Nobody needs to work in these places right now. Not right now. Gathering post insulation is up, so these places are just... They should be very... or just cold now. But they're not. We're gonna need a steam hub here to keep people warm. Okay, hope is gonna rise. We're probably not gonna be able to sign that one law. We can throw people back into these places once we people have started to leave personal charms, beads, and written prayers at the shrines as votive offerings. It seems it helps them keep their spirits up in these trying times. What did we researched the gathering post. Generator efficiency would be nice. Improved heaters would also be nice. How long is our coal gonna last? 1 day and 5 hours at the current... It's gonna go down, but we can also re-increase it. Alright, so now we can send people back in to work at these places. I don't know why this place is very cold. It's not anymore. Okay. What's the coal situation now? 23 hours. Not good. Not good. Okay, nobody else should be getting sick today. We got 1 amputee. Improved heaters. No, generator efficiency. We need 10% less coal used, otherwise we're gonna run out of coal. Only 3 Londoners left. People are dying. Oh shit. They're here. A hot spring keeps a tiny patch of sea from freezing here. The Americans used this opportunity to set up a fishing village. It's deserted now. This fishing village used to supply Tesla City with food. Searching it, we found a letter. Mike, don't return to the city. Tesla is a madman. He cast out all the amputees, all the sick. Jerry's parents and old Beth are among them. There will be blood, that's for sure, and soon. The village was left in order. We could send a team here to start fishing. Leave the city intact. Yeah, I'm gonna do that. And then let's go check out Tesla's city. Probably a bad idea, but let's go look at it. The coal problem. I'm gonna go down to steam level 2. Things are gonna be cold. They're gonna be chilly, but we're gonna have to deal with it. People are gonna get sick. The only way we're gonna survive.
Work time. Get back to work.
We just have to survive most of this day. Oh man. Oh man. It's gonna get 3 levels colder in a few days. Scouts have reached the Tesla city. The city is modern and meticulously built. A tall tower emits a constant barrier of lightning, deflecting the incoming snow. But nobody comes out to greet us. Able minds and bodies will prevail over the cold, reads the slogan over the entrance to Tesla City. A central tall tower shines with the blue glow of electric discharges, which form a protective dome over the town. But something went wrong here. There are charred bodies lying in the streets, and the stench of burnt flesh taints the air. We saw lightning streak from the tower, hitting a building and leaving a gash in its room. In its roof. The scouts will try to disable the electrical discharge. We might get something out of it. Anybody got any suggestions before I make a decision? I'm thinking about just staying away from the city, but maybe if I could lose the scouts. And I don't really want to lose the scouts. I'm gonna stay away from the city. Seems dangerous. Go to this dreadnought landing. Nine people are freezing. Alright, generator efficiency. We're now gonna last for at least a day. I need to put that law in place. Public penance. Each use raises hope and lowers discontentment.
Hear me. New law in the city.
What can I do here to increase improved heaters? The outpost depot is going to be necessary. We need that extra coal, so we'll do that. Discontent has gone way up, but that's okay. Then we also need to build the Faith Keepers. I think I can fit a house under that, so here we go. We'll build the Faith Keepers there. Oh, I also did not realize we still have a tent in our city. If possible, I'd like to get that converted over. They're gonna need that. Still got 14 homeless. Oh, well, it's only 14 because of, because we're upgrading this house. There we go. Let's throw one worker. Oh, Faith Keepers are established. I only need one? I mean, I'm okay with that, I guess. Where people are dying. I don't want anyone to die during these sermons. It's just, it happens. Yeah, I believe that one is a working hours one. That's fine. That saves us some coal, too. Too many people getting sick. A huge ship has been dismantled here. Only its massive keel plates remain under the ice. Railroad tracks lead south. We found a piece of hull plate bolted to a boulder. It's engraved with the following inscription. In the year 1888, the American expedition aboard Hephaestus landed here in search of a haven from the global glaciation. May God preserve the souls of our fellow countrymen who perished on the way aboard our sister ship Prometheus. Prometheus? Ice corridor or research station? Let's go to this research station. We got too many sick now. The heat is going to rise again in a day. And hopefully the last... Okay, so we only have to deal with the temperature drop for a single day. Reason prevails in the end. The Londoners, we are united. The last of the Londoners have finally seen the folly of their plan. Nobody wants to leave the city anymore. We've won a hard-fought victory over fear and despair. The tragedy of Winterhome crushed our hope, but not our spirit. We now stand united once again, stronger than ever, in the face of an uncertain future. Well done. Alright. Hope is completely filled. Alright. I think that is a good place to end the stream for now. If you guys have enjoyed the stream, make sure to give us a follow so you can catch more streams. That's how that works. And you can check out our Discord if you ever want to just like come in and chat or find people for stuff. And I'll see you guys later. Thanks for watching. Have a good night.